Um, I was curious to see what your perspective has been like on working on the playbook, studying the playbook in these circumstances as opposed to others when things have been more normal, I guess. What's it like studying and sort of getting into the playbook now? Is it what's it like?
Yeah, the coaches really did a great job over the quarantine, getting us together on Zoom and really dialing in on the playbook and going over like each and every little detail that consists in the playbook. And so when we got back to campus, it was just like we're going right over the same stuff that we was going over in quarantine, which ultimately made it a lot easier. It made it a really smooth transition. The coaches did a really good job with that.
Nice.
We'll go next to Julian.
What's up, John? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, man?
Live and kicking. On the subject of Zoom playbooks, when they first float the idea that you have to learn this thing via virtual conference, playbooks are already hard enough to learn. Are you thinking, all right, let's figure this out? Like, I don't know how this is gonna go, but let's figure it out. And how long did it kind of take you to sort of get the rhythm of like the session when you were trying to pick things up?
Yeah, it was ultimately like a mental grind, but really, if you love football, then it's a smooth transition, learning the playbook and stuff. And plus, um, during quarantine, we was obviously thinking like, oh, we're gonna have a season, so we obviously needed to know the playbook because we really didn't get that opportunity in the spring to really dive into the playbook. So guys were really locked in throughout meetings and stuff like that, just ready to come back to campus, compete.
We'll go next to Trevor.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Can you just describe what makes Jaylen Gill a special player and just what it's been like working alongside him so far?
Yeah, he's a great player, great work ethic. You can see he has a leader aspect to him. He loves making plays, and that's what we love.
We'll go next to Dan Rubin.
Travis, the team itself has always had a reputation running back central. I know, you've obviously known that through the past, but how have you kind of seen that identity not only evolve, I don't want to say change, but just evolve, enhance in certain ways where you have your identity of a running back centric team, and now it's not necessarily changing, but getting a new spin on it with this offense?
Yeah, like before we were very like power team and running downhill, stuff like that. With new offensive staff, we got RPOs and different types of schemes going on. But honestly, it's just a great opportunity for me to elevate my game and add more ability to my game and make the team way more versatile. So that's how I look at it.
We'll go next to Julian.
Kind of on the same note, right? Like, if you're looking at BC from the outside in over the last few years, it's like AJ Dillon is like the center of the universe a little bit, and it kind of overshadowed kind of the depth of the position, even though Dad's used a lot of you all the time, right? How would you kind of explain kind of the depth of that room, especially now? It just feels like you have like at least, I can't count, I don't have fingers, but a lot of different guys, you know what I mean, to do, they can accomplish a lot of different things out of that.
Yeah, we got great depth in the room. Davey Bailey, he proven himself, and Pat, he's proven himself, and we all proven ourselves. And we got Andre Hines coming in looking to prove himself, and he's been making a huge step. And Javian Dane as well, and Peter Stair, and yeah, we have great depth in the room, and really it's just trying to figure out how we're going to use everybody, But it's just awesome to see everybody work and just keep working and see where the team will head. Because you're going to need everybody.
We'll go next to AJ.
Hey, Travis, how's it going?
How you doing?
Good. The offensive line, they're returning 4 of the 5 starters from last year. As a running back, how important is that for you to have such, having the guys return and having guys that you know and trust in front of you?
Yeah, man, it's a blessing, really. The offensive line have been doing great. They've been diving in the playbook. We've been talking, communicating, and it's really making everything a smooth transition, a natural transition. And since we already had those guys before, those guys are looking to make a statement, and it's just a great opportunity to be working behind him.
Great, Travis. I appreciate you taking the time today. That's going to wrap things up for us. Thanks again.